Hello everyone, welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I'm back. I know you guys have been waiting a while since the last episode, but I think I'm finally done with most things that I had to get done in real life. I did go down to Brazil for almost a month, so I was out of commission then without my computer, and then I made a move. I drove from Texas to California and had to do a bunch of logistical things associated with that move. I started a new job, had to set up my new apartment, and so I was doing a lot of stuff that prevented me from recording. So again, I just want to appreciate the patience that you guys have given me in between these episodes. So where we left off is over here in the Ox Clan merchant camp in Isengard, and there are several instances for me to do here, and this episode we are going to begin with this instance over here. It is called Dargnákh Unleashed, and it's a pretty cool little 3-man instance, and there are multiple deeds associated with it depending on whether you do it tier 1 or tier 2. Now remember, whenever I do instances for this playthrough, basically when I come up on an instance that's in a region for the season, I just go through the instance once and that's it. Because instances are kind of hard in terms of getting groups together, and it just really slows down the progress of the game. So whenever I come up to an instance, I just run through it once, and it is my intention in the future to come back and do these instances to complete all the quests and deeds associated with them. I will try to knock all of them out if I can the first time around, but I can't always guarantee that. So just keep that in mind. You can always check my completionist checklist to see what I need to go back to in terms of instances. But that's enough rambling. So I'm gonna go find a group for this instance and meet you back momentarily. Alright, I think I found a group, but I forgot to tell you guys. Obviously, I have not played in a long time, so I don't even know if I remember how to play this game. We're gonna see what happens in there. Give me just a second. Let me invite my friend from the fellowship here, and we should be able to get started. Gonna try to run this in tier 2 and just see what happens so I can get some of the additional challenges. A brave band of adventurers. Think that this drain is long abandoned? You cannot imagine what lies ahead. Let's see.
A brave band of adventurers. Think you that this drain is long abandoned? You cannot imagine what lies ahead.
So there are some peculiarities to this instance. There are specific things that you need to do. You can't just run through it and kill all the mobs in your way. There are certain things that need to be accomplished, certain tasks that you need to do. My friend is getting set up over here. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to stay back and not get killed. That's gonna be my primary objective. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. I don't know if he knows this instance too well, but there, like I mentioned, there are peculiarities. I might have to type in chat to remind him what those things are.
So, where did they find this troll anyway? I heard he was caught deep in Fangor not too long ago. That's right. They caught him in a cave on the edge of the forest. I was told he slaughtered 30 orcs when they were trying to get him in the cage. He don't look that mean to me. More like a warg pup.
Alright. He's breaking out.
Breaking out! Not a chance. That cage is solid steel.
So there is Dargnákh.
Dargnákh caged.
So now he's off into the other room. So we have to use the Ballista to drive Dargnákh berserk. So that's one of the tasks I was alluding to. So there's going to be lots of ads up here. And hopefully my lore master friend will be taking care of all of those. Meanwhile, somebody has to fire some Ballista at the troll. And actually, I think that's up ahead in the next area. See some ads because I aggroed. So we'll just see what happens. Trying to play off of some muscle memory here. Oh man, the way I set up my microphone, it's kind of like on top of my keyboard. I need to readjust that when I get a chance. So this is ballista bolts, and I guess I will carry these. And you have to carry them to the appropriate ballista so that it shoots where Dargnákh is. So for example, over, well, he moved now, or he's moving. So let me see where he positioned himself. He's over there. So that ballista right there ought to do it. Unless he moves again. Which he may. There you go.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, Dargnákh.
So I'll let the lore master deal with those again, and I'm just gonna go do the ballista. Alright, let me see where he is now. He's right under there. So that ballista right there ought to do it. Oh, he jumped. Oh, I thought that was my friend down there. I thought he got jumped, but he's up here. So basically, you just have to fire these ballista bolts until he goes nuts. It's a little bit of a process, but it's not too bad. Let's see where he's going. It's kind of over there, so I'm thinking that ballista in the middle. I'd have hit him. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, did that miss him? I don't know if that hit him. Because he's not really in the line of sight for any of these ballista really over there. So it might be that we need to kind of wait. Let me see about that one, because he looks more centered now. No, now he's over there. So you just kind of have to keep an eye on where he is and try to aim the appropriate ballista.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, Dargnákh.
Alright. So still working on that. Maybe I missed the previous two because he didn't say anything. Maybe it only hits him if he actually says something. I'm just gonna keep doing my best. So now he is over there. So this one ought to do it. There you go.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, Dargnákh.
Still going at it. Let's see, he's still over there. Should be able to fire this one. There we go.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, Dargnákh.
I don't know exactly how many of these I need to shoot at him before he enrages into the next room, but that's basically what he'll do. He's going to get so mad that he's just gonna leave and go to the next room. And then we kind of follow him in there. And then, I don't know if this ballista is gonna hit him from here. I can try. I don't know if that hit him. I don't think it did. Dang it. Yeah, I think the moral of the story is wait until he gets to his final destination before you fire the ballista. Don't try to fire it when he's moving somewhere else. Just be patient. Because it looks like I'm missing those shots that look like they could hit, but not really. Let's see. So, yeah. Okay, that should hit him for sure.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, Dargnákh.
There you go. So use the ballista to enrage Dargnákh into a rampage. So now he's really pissed, and he's off to the next room. So I think... Okay, we can't jump down there, but I think we can go through here. And I forgot what the next objective is, but I guess I'll hopefully remember once I get in here. So there he is. There's some explosive barrels down there. So I believe that I need to go down there, pick up a torch. Yep. And then blow up the barrels near where he is. Although I just got blasted with something for like almost 10,000 damage. Or 5,000, I mean. Let me see if I can... There we go. Yep. So basically just kind of blast the barrels near where he is. And you should be alright. I wish that the Lore Master would focus more on the things that are chasing me, as opposed to the things in the middle. Oh, I am stunned. Okay. Yeah, so just gotta be careful, I guess. I think he is doing the torches too, but really I wish he would focus on keeping these ads off of me, because I'm pretty squishy. I'm gonna die if these ads keep chasing me. Okay. So hit him a few times there. Trying to find these torches as they respawn. Oh, I see one all the way in that back corner. Oh, okay. So he's off to the next building. So it looks like the Lore Master was helping with all that kind of stuff. So let's go in here. And now he's all dazed out in there. Gonna abandon this torch. I don't need it anymore. At least for right now. So Huva is one of the bosses here in this instance. And we're gonna have to fight him. And hopefully this goes well.
Quiet now, you filthy troll. Your escapades are at an end. Now that this rather large problem has been dealt with, I'm afraid you three must face a horrific death.
I guess the third person's the bear.
Die at my hand!
So I'm just gonna work on putting some bleeds on him. Let me work on some of these ads here. Or else they're just gonna heal up the boss the whole way through. Is the boss already dead? Oh yeah, he killed the boss. Alright, nice. Alright, so don't forget to loot the chest here. If you're kind of following this as a walkthrough, there's going to be a chest. And then we'll just kind of follow him along. So the butcher here is the important character. He's going to drop some food. And the food is what you're going to use to lure Dargnákh with. So you're going to grab this bucket of slop. And actually, I think you just put it here. And that encourages Dargnákh to just ram through to the next area. And basically you repeat this process. You kill the butcher, you grab the slop, and you use the slop as bait on the next area. And then let me ask this guy something. Because we're getting ready for the final fight, and I want to get one of the deeds. So there's the butcher. Okay, so this guy's never done this instance before. So I'll just tell him, I guess, once we get to it. And I'll explain to you guys as well what I mean by one of the deeds that I want. Okay, so I'm trying to lure him with this slop all the way over here. And I just set it down. And that's gonna make him just absolutely blast through that. And then we just kind of kill the ads and wait for the next butcher to drop more slop. So I'm telling him that for the final fight, we can't DPS the boss too fast. And I'll explain that further when we actually get in that fight. And again, here we're just waiting for that butcher. There he is. Alright, we're gonna pick up that slop. And then throw it here. Use the food to lure Dargnákh to escape and continue his rampage. There we go. So basically, we're just following him along in his path of destruction. And actually, I don't know where to go. Did I just turn around? I got very lost. Yeah, I think it's over here, right? Is this where we came from? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, this is the final boss area. So you'll see here that there's a challenge to defeat Dargnákh using the sun's race. So for this final fight, you can DPS him down, or in each corner of the room there's a pillar, and if you tank him long enough in those pillars, he'll get mad and he'll destroy the pillar. If he destroys the pillars in each corner of the room, then the sunlight will creep through and turn him into stone, and you complete that challenge. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So, let's see. Oh my god, he one-shotted me. Wow. Yikes. So I will not be going close that time. I'll let him deal with this. Why do you hound Dargnákh? Now you die. Is what he says. So I'm not entirely sure how to trigger him to smash the pillars. I just know you can't DPS too fast. So let's just see what happens here for a little while. Oh, okay, we have to actually lure him to a corner. So I'm not sure how we're gonna lure him to one of the corners using the bear. Yep, so it's that attack that we're looking for. Oh, I'm running. But I am stunned and my little friend here is dead. So I am going to die. Okay, so when he's doing that rage attack, obviously we can't be in it. And he needs to do that in the corner.
Yep.
Alright, so believe it or not, guys, we've actually tried this a few times with this group of 3. And you figure we'd be successful, but we're just making silly mistakes.
I was able to parry that, so I'll definitely be a lot another parry.
For example, the lore master has been standing too close. Like, there's no reason for him to be too close, so he kept getting killed by the rage attacks.
That means he's not hitting me anywhere near as many times, so I should be a lot better this time.
So hopefully we'll be able to handle it this time. I just want to mention to you guys that it's pretty sensitive where he's standing, so you really do want to be right up against that pillar in order to get credit once he does the rage for it to come down. And watch the champion's health bar here once
helping my blocking and parrying because
once the boss starts raging. You're going to see how quickly it drains, even on a level 120 geared out champion. Moral of the story being, get out of there once he starts raging, because you're not going to last long. Every once in a while, he will throw that green ball at somebody random. And look at that. Look at all that damage. Pretty much 75,000 hit points worth of damage. And he ran out of there pretty quickly, you know? He didn't really linger that long. So you gotta be very careful.
Thank you for that. I've got my potion to back up. Don't give me too many heals. I don't want you to get aggro. Just gentle.
So that's on a timer. So basically you just have to do that for each of the 4 pillars here in the room. And then the sunlight creeps in because the ceiling collapses. And as we all know from enjoying Lord of the Rings, trolls turn to stone on sunlight.
Keep your distance there, Sam. Yep.
Or you could just kill him. Just burn him down. There's actually 2 different challenges for this. To kill him regularly and to kill him by turning him to stone. So, you know, if you want to do everything, you have to go through the instance twice.
So, double.
Here it comes.
There we go.
Yeah, look how that just melts HP around.
Move to the other side once he comes for us. Go.
So that's 2 out of 4 pillars down. Ooh, the lore master
sorry,
is getting killed.
There we go, got it. Yes, that was your heal that did that. He actually changed his target. It wasn't just a random thing, but it was physically he actually got the aggro. I'll back to this one as well. Okay, I'm not hitting him, which is good. Put some heals on Kippen as well, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, so really not too bad. You just have to manage the aggro and the heals as appropriate. And obviously, you know, it's easy for me to say that when I have 2 level 120s in my group. So even that little green ball that he throws is AoE, so you don't want to be standing too close to anybody in your fellowship.
Oh, he also gets a run buff there. Okay, this is the last pillar. Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, he's really pissed off now, as you can see.
Don't worry whether I die or not now. The important thing is that you guys don't die.
And it's really cool. You can see that, you know, in succession, he's progressively turning to stone, as you can see.
The center one.
You know, during each phase, he's kind of slowly turning into stone because of the sunlight.
And I've got my taunt back. Good.
So yeah, just a little bit longer. You should bring that down, and we should seal this off. It's an interesting fight. Challenging if you do it on level.
Yeah, just don't get aggro.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, the champion's stunned right under it. He's gonna make it. He'll live. And there you go. And as you can see, he turns to stone. No, Dargnákh cannot see. Dargnákh burns. Dargnákh must flee.
No, I hadn't. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad we did it. Oh, thank you for the insight.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for the help.
Yep, well, the kin is pretty helpful. You just have to ask sometimes. A bunch of times, so I'm going to pass on
I was
those
just glad I
things.
So yeah, we did get the deed,
the
the challenge, which is nice.
So you are in New Zealand.
It's actually a pretty decent shoulder.
I've got to get ready for work. It's always a fight against time.
I'll actually roll on that.
But still ask. Looks like now I actually do have time, so it worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, well, very good. Thank you.
Yes, let me look.
Ashley for coming. And I'm going to go eat dinner because it's time for me to eat dinner. Good luck to
okay, bon appetit.
Yep, thanks again. I'm going to go eat as well. I do appreciate the help.
Okay. You're more than welcome, Kevin. Have a good one, buddy.
You too. Alright, so that's that. Pretty cool little instance, right? Yep, I would say so. These end of episodes are always a little bit awkward whenever there's an instance, because I'm always trying to say goodbye and thank everybody and all that stuff. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second once I finish all that. But yeah, that's the instance. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, there's that meta quest to complete some of the instances here, like Fangorn Forest and all that, which we will be doing over the next few episodes. So we got to do Fangorn's Edge, and then we got to do the Pit of Abomination. And those are coming up in the next episodes. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.